Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's been a while, but we're back with another... I guess this is another update kind of video, which I made, I guess it's been over 2 weeks now since I made my last video. I think it was a GM mode thing. But yeah, honestly, just haven't had time to make videos, play games. I haven't been playing a lot of games in a while. For a while, I should say. Pop in NHL, play some Versus, play some OTP. Obviously, I still play... Well, sometimes I do still play ESHL at night with 2BC and stuff like that, but... Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to making videos. Anyways, I know some of you guys are probably pissed, but... Yep, here I am, once again, with another video. I wanted to talk about the playoffs and how that stuff's going right now, so... Obviously, the finals about to start tomorrow. Chicago and Boston. That should be a great series, honestly. It should be great. Like, two really, really good teams. Obviously, Boston proved to be the best team in the East. I mean, sweeping the Pittsburgh Penguins, who... I don't think there's anyone in the world who thought they would actually sweep the Penguins. I'm sure people thought they could win, but man, there's no way. And to think that Crosby, Malkin, Ginla, Neal, Letang, all these guys had 0 points in 4 games, and the Penguins only scored 2 goals in 4 games, and I think it was like Kunitz and... God, who had the other one? Yeah, Brandon Sutter and Kunitz were the only 2 goal scorers. With the only 2 goals in the series, I mean, how ridiculous is that? And then the other series, Chicago... over LA, man, Jonathan Quick was great. He did let in like 3 or 4 really bad goals throughout the series, and obviously LA just couldn't score enough to make up for that. So it was like the one series where Quick wasn't like the best goalie in the world, but he still played pretty damn good. There's no way LA was even close without Jonathan Quick. And yeah, so Chicago Blackhawks winning 5 games, and yeah, honestly, they're clearly the best team in the West. I mean, I really thought LA would give them a run for their money and take it to 6 or 7 games. And I even thought LA could win the series if they start to score, you know, more than 2 goals a game, which obviously they didn't. But yeah, no, it was still a good series to watch. Obviously, Patrick Kane with the hat trick in overtime. That was nasty. Yeah, so yeah, Boston, LA should be good. First time these teams have ever met in the finals, I'm pretty sure. I think I heard that somewhere. And yeah, you know, it's like the speed of the Blackhawks, the size of the Bruins. Should be amazing to watch. Hopefully it goes to 7 games. That would be great. Or at least 6 games. By the way things are going, either team could probably sweep the other team right now. But yeah, hopefully we have a long competitive series, because after that there's not going to be any more hockey. Oh my goodness. No idea what I'm going to do during the summer when there's nothing to watch on TV. Sports-wise, that is. Anyways, I'll probably end up making more videos, but yeah. I guess that'll be good in a way. But yeah, it's going to suck when there's no more hockey, and even basketball's coming to an end soon. NBA Finals, San Antonio, Miami. I believe they're 1-on-1. The series is at 1-1 right now. So yeah, that was fun to watch. The second game, man, that was a crazy performance by Miami after the Spurs snuck out of the first game with a victory. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching that. Gonna be watching NHL. My predictions, I think I don't know. It's really hard. I like both of these teams. Sorry, I don't like both of these teams, but I like both of these teams' chances. If I had a preference, I think I'd want to see Chicago win a little bit more than Boston. I really like their young core guys. You know, Patrick Kane, Jonathan Taves. And yeah, so I'd like to see the Blackhawks win, but honestly I wouldn't mind seeing the Boston Bruins win either, because they've just been so dominant. They deserve everything they've gotten so far. They deserve pretty much. So should be a great series. And yes, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, another thing I want to talk about. The reason I think I haven't found myself playing a lot of NHL lately is just because it's kind of that time of the year again. You know, May, June, July-ish time. Where honestly, you've played the game for like almost 6 or 7 months, and then it's just not as fun as it used to be. No matter how much you love the game. Obviously, NHL 13 is my favorite game. It's the game I play more than anything else. It's not even close. But yeah, it's just that time of year where it's just not as fun. You know, everything's kind of old. I mean, you're seeing like the same moves, the same teams, and even when you're playing GM mode on your own, it's like the same thing over and over again. You know, the same prospects, rookies, stuff like that. The same players get traded. EASHL is kind of the same deal. Although, we are starting to play 6s now, so that's good. It's not as fun as it used to be, let's just put it that way. But you know, that's just always how it is when new games coming out. And it really sucks. By the way, yeah, so as you guys know, probably know, that E3's been starting. There's already been so much footage, so many new games announced. I'm so excited. Firstly, as a gamer, it's so exciting to see, you know, these two major consoles going after each other. But honestly, you guys mostly probably know that I am an Xbox guy. I think the 360, by the way, I own both a PS3 and a 360, and honestly, I think gaming on the 360 is just a better experience, in my opinion. Even though you have to pay for live and all that jazz, stuff like that, I just think it's a better experience. The online's better. But now that they're, you know, releasing the details of the 360, or sorry, the Xbox One, I guess it's called, and the PS4, I mean, as soon as they first announced both, I was like, alright, yeah, I'm probably going to end up getting the new Xbox. But now, you know, after E3, they're releasing all this new information. It's just, and honestly, I find myself leaning towards the PS4. I mean, first of all, it's $100 cheaper. I think the PS4 is $399, while the Xbox is $499, and both come with a 500 gig hard drive. So, you know, already, you know, you're paying $100 less, and you're pretty much getting the same kind of things out of the box. The PS4, you do have to pay for online this year, or for this console, which is fine. You know, I do that anyways with the Xbox. But the thing is, the Xbox has all these restrictions on that. They just add all these restrictions now. I mean, first of all, you can't trade in games anymore. To, like, say you want to go to EB Games, trade in a game. Apparently you can't do that anymore, because only once you buy a game, only you can play that game. And if you want to lend it to your friend or something, you got to go through this whole process of, you know, signing up online and doing that. I'm like, doesn't that seem a little ridiculous to you? I mean, like, why can't you just give your game to your friend to borrow for the weekend, let him play it, and then give it back to you? I mean, shouldn't it be as simple as that? But no, there's all these restrictions about how you have to do some, I don't know the details, but you have to do all this stuff online and sign up and make sure, like, authenticate that it is your friend. Somehow you have to prove that it's your friend that you're giving it to, and that you're not just selling the game to some random guy off Kijiji. I mean, it's just this really weird protocol they're introducing with the Xbox. And yeah, they were saying that the PS4 was gonna do the same kind of thing. So I was like, all right, well, if they're both doing it, I mean, there's really no advantage for one or the other. But then PS4 announces that, yeah, games are going to work the exact same. There's no, like, authentication process. You can just give the disc to your friend. It's going to work. You don't have to sign in online every 24 hours. And that's another thing. For the Xbox, the new Xbox, you always have to be connected to the internet. Even if you're playing a single-player game, which is, it's a little ridiculous. And another thing is, your Kinect sensor always has to be on when you're playing the Xbox. I mean, that's another thing that's a little ridiculous. I mean, why do I have to have the Kinect thing on? Why can't I just put in the disc without the internet on and play a single-player game? Anyways, yeah, I rant. I mean, I'm sure you guys can read about this all you want. IGN has some good articles. And yeah, honestly, right now, if they were both coming out tomorrow and I can only pick one, honestly, I think I'd pick the PS4. I mean, it's looking like the online's going to be much better. It's $100 cheaper, and the whole game authentication, you know, you can lend games, trade in games, sell your games. Yeah, I mean, that's just the way I'm leaning right now. And honestly, from a games perspective, they both look great. I mean, it looks like they're going to be some great exclusives on both systems. But honestly, the games that have been announced that are not exclusives are the ones I'm looking forward to the most. I mean, stuff like Battlefront 3, Star Wars Battlefront 3. Goodness, I can't even think of anything right now. But oh, another thing that sucks is the PS4 or the Xbox One is not going to have NHL 14. I mean, come on, EA Sports. Not putting in the effort to get NHL 14 on the new system. Can you blame them, though? I mean, they haven't really been reliable with keeping their games up to date. And, you know, already they're going to be pretty much a year behind in getting the next-gen thing, because NBA, FIFA, you know, UFC, all these kinds of games are going to be on the new Xbox or PS4. And we're going to still have to play NHL 14 on our old system. So yeah, so I digress. That was a huge rant on the Xbox and PS4. Right now, I'm leaning towards the PS4. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of E3 so far? Which consoles are you leaning to? Do you think you're gonna get both consoles if you're rich or something like that? You just save up a lot of money. I'd love to get both consoles, but yeah, if I had to pick one, probably right now it'd be the PS4. But you know, you never know. They're probably gonna announce something later that could change everything. Hockey starts tomorrow. What do you guys think? Boston or Chicago? And what do you guys honestly? What do you guys think of the Pittsburgh Penguins getting swept out of the first round, or sorry, the third round? And another thing, I think I posted a tweet about this a week ago or a couple days ago. Pittsburgh's only won 2 playoff rounds in the last 3 seasons. You know, since they won the cup, they've only won 2 playoff rounds, and they were both this year. And if you really, like, no offense to these two teams, no offense to your fans at all. I mean, but if you were to tell me that the only 2 teams Pittsburgh beat in 3 years in the playoffs were the New York Islanders and the Ottawa Senators, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's a little rough. Those are 2 teams they should beat, no problem, and they did. It's just that that team has so much potential to be cup contenders, and they just fall short what seems like every year now. So, I don't know, maybe changes are coming. Maybe they should trade Malkin, Letang, who knows. They need to do something. Fleury's got to go, maybe. Dan Bosmo said Fleury's their #1 goalie. I don't know if he's going to be their #1 coach next year, but we'll see about that. So yeah, let me know your guys' opinions. I'm going to be bringing more videos, hopefully more than once every 2 weeks. Actually, yeah, that would suck if I do that again. You guys will probably never forgive me. But yeah, I'm going to try to get out more videos. And hopefully we're going to be starting Minecraft soon, for those of you asking still. Yeah, Roadstomsky, Johnny, and I are probably going to be doing Minecraft. And yeah, maybe we're going to have some new ideas, so we're going to run those by you guys and see what you guys think. But yeah, hopefully more videos to come in the summer, especially after hockey's done, because, you know, there's not going to be anything to do. and like I said before, I don't make videos for money or anything. I just, honestly, I do it for fun. It is fun, and it's really fun when you want to go and make a video to put on YouTube. It's fun reading your guys' comments and uploading, stuff like that. Anyways, yeah, I digress. Whew. That was a long little rant I had there about the playoffs, Xbox. Whew, about a bunch of stuff. So let me know your opinions. What do you guys think of all the stuff I mentioned before? I can't even run them off anymore. There's so many. So yeah, there you go, guys. And yes, hopefully I'll be back with some more NHL 13 videos, NBA videos, whatever. Hope you guys had a great spring and you're enjoying the playoffs. You better enjoy the playoffs, because hopefully this goes to 7. Because if not, it's just going to be that many less days of NHL left until next season. But the good thing is, actually, you know what? You know what's crazy? Do you remember like a couple months ago when there almost wasn't an NHL season? I mean, oh my goodness, how lucky are we that whole lockout bullshit got decided? I mean, do you remember when everyone on YouTube and everyone on TV said there was pretty much guaranteed no hockey this year? Everyone was so depressed. And now look at us now. We're about to start the Stanley Cup Finals, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. I'm glad hockey's back, and I'm glad there's going to be an 82-game season next year. The draft's coming up soon. Seth Jones or Nathan McKinnon, who's it going to be? Let me know your guys' opinions. And I will make a video soon. Talk to you guys later. Peace.